Odyssey Auctions held a red-hot vintage poster auction at the Hollywood Roosevelt Hotel recently, and we were there to capture the excitement. The auctioning of vintage sci-fi and horror posters has become big business in recent years. And with everyone from old-fashioned collectors to money-minded investors bidding for the product, competition has become fierce, according to Odyssey chairman Bill Miller.
Posters are very, very limited because posters originally were not meant to be owned by private individuals. So the vintage posters, there's just a handful of the really rare titles that exist because most of them were destroyed. Theater owners, in order to get their next allotment of posters, had to return posters from the previous film. So they went right back into the hands of the poster exchanges and weren't out there. So the quantity is very, very limited. I can get you a jillion Dollies, I can get you a jillion Picassos, but, you know, find me 10 mummies. You can't do it.
With an infinite amount of collectibles out there, we asked one auction attendee, why posters?
I love movies, and I've always loved movie posters. I've always loved the design of them and what they represent culturally and how they convey the films.
Kaplan also gets a thrill out of the mixture of luck and skill involved in poster collecting.
I guess if anyone's ever won an Oscar or anything like that, just saying it's a similar kind of thing, just a really great satisfaction that you've gotten it. And with this, though, the hunt is almost as rewarding as the end result of getting it.
Sold for $9,500. Thank you.
The auction featured genre and non-genre posters from hundreds of classic American films. The dollar dealing day was filled with moments of anticipation, excitement, and alas, disappointment. But the biggest moment of all arrived with lot number 706.
This is one of the great posters ever.
I think obviously what's most exciting about this sale is the fact that we have the Frankenstein poster. It's generated a lot of interest. It's the first time that it's ever come to auction. And I would have to say it's probably the best horror picture ever made.
One person who was prepared to bid big bucks for this paper gem was Kirk, the guitarist for the popular heavy metal band Metallica. He's been collecting horror memorabilia since he was 6.
I think at this point, being here today, going after a poster like that is hitting a zenith or something. I'm gonna give it a fair shot. I'm gonna go up there, and I think I have a fighting chance. You know, I'm gonna give it an honest effort.
I have 75 looking to bid. Now I need 80,000. I have 80 now, 85. $100,000. I'm looking for 110. We have 160,000, 170 now, 180,000. The bid is $180,000. Sold $180,000.
When it was over, many were left to ponder how this treasure had slipped through their fingertips. The high bidder on Frankenstein chose to remain anonymous. Adding the 10% auction fee onto the bid brought the total to a whopping 198,000 buckaroos. Look out, Van Gogh. Posters have truly hit the big time.
By the way, not one of those other 3 Frankenstein posters that exist is going to go up on the auction block soon. That's my prediction anyway. One of the owners wants to be buried with his Frankenstein poster. And Ron Borst, of course, the poster collector we featured right here on Sci-Fi Buzz, he says he bought his Frankenstein poster back in 1975 for only $1,000. Way to be Ron.